We're here with one of the top quarterback recruits in the country and a recent LSU commit as Brian Kelly continues his recruiting hot streak. Rickie, how has this last week been for you, and has it started to slow down?
It hasn't started to slow down. I mean, the last week just been so real, and just being in the moment, it's just a blessing to really be in. So, like you said, it's been hectic for the last week, and I think it's going to get more hectic. I just talked to my mom about it, and we were still saying, like, it really hasn't hit us. Well, it hasn't hit me yet that I'm actually going to play for the hometown and play for LSU. I mean, that's always a dream. It always hasn't been a dream of mine to play for the home state.
So LSU came in kind of late. Brian Kelly getting hired this past December. What was their recruiting pitch?
Really just giving me the opportunity to come in and play early and just better have opportunities for my family, and also ultimately, like I said, getting to play early and just get on the field. That was my biggest concern.
What did they like from you as a quarterback? What do they believe you can bring to the table?
Just playmaking ability, really. I mean, that was like the whole recruiting pitch that all the schools was giving me and telling me that I could bring to the table. And I really believe in that I can come in and be a big playmaker for any school. So just to be able to go in the SEC and play against the best of the best, and I think I better display my talent as well.
You were committed to Purdue for a while there. What was the reasoning for decommitting?
Just relations. I mean, kind of fell off with those guys, but ultimately I still love and care for those people, just how they probably do the same for me. But ultimately, relationships is important for me, and LSU came in with better relations and more genuine feels for me.
And we see the hashtag behind here, yeah. Rickie Reconsider. This started popping off as you decommitted. What was your thought process when you saw this all over Twitter?
Like I said, the staff and all the players and just people around the football ops and everyone involved with the program, they're just very genuine. They show that they want you. They show that they want you there, and they show they're going to be behind you and support you regardless.
And your head coach played quarterback for LSU, Marcus Randall. Well, did he give you any kind of advice?
It was hard to get a opinion out of Coach Randall, but once he realized I was bought all the way in, he started giving me all his opinion on the situation. He was behind me regardless. I mean, he was going to be behind me if I would have stick with Purdue or, like, now I am with LSU, so he's going to be behind me regardless. So he gave me biased and unbiased opinions, so I really appreciate him being in my corner.
And Brian Kelly and his staff, really, what do you like from them and how they're changing the culture at LSU?
Coach Kelly is a great coach. I mean, Notre Dame, Central Michigan. He has a good rap sheet. And Coach Denbrock and Coach Long, all just the people that I'm going to consult and be coached by on a daily basis are the best of the best in the game. So Coach Kelly is a real players coach, in my opinion. He makes sure his players okay, and he's going to give everybody a fair chance.
And just going back to the recruiting point, Caleb Jackson said he had an interesting story went on a visit with LSU in a canoe with his whole family. Did you have any stories like that?
We had BK Splash Day, and they kind of put the icing on the top for me and my decision for me and my family.
What is BK Splash Day?
So originally it was supposed to be at like a rec pool for everybody to come, all the recruits, but it rained out, so it was at the indoor, water balloons and slip and slide, and just everyone having fun. So that, like I said, it just put the ice on the cake, just being around everybody having fun. Like it was like I said, a genuine feel.
Have you done any dance videos with Brian Kelly?
Nah, I'm hoping I can. Trying to get him to it, try to get him to with me.
What do you want to do?
Anything. Might need to do a little gritty for him.
A little gritty?
A little gritty.
You think he knows how to gritty?
We'll teach him. Gotta be ready.
Thank you, Rickie, for joining us.
Thank you.